In this video, I'm going to show how I keep my dog safe and contained in the property without the use of a fence using this pet-safe wireless system, which I bought from the US mainland and is very effective. And these are the receiver collars which the dogs wear. And you can see those metal prongs that give it the dog correction when it enters the outside the boundary zone, and has a replaceable battery. In the past, we've tried other methods to keep our dogs confined, such as a runner line, which is where the dogs are tied up to a runner line where they have a little more room to roam while being tied. But this system never worked because the dogs would resist against it. They would tangle themselves out of their collars and their harnesses, and we even got a special harness for one of the dogs, and he still was able to chew out of there. And when they were tied up, they were just never happy. They're always very stressed out and always whimpering and always trying to get out, so we knew that system would not work. And here I'm showing how the invisible fence works. So I'm holding the receiver collar and I'm touching it in the bottom so I don't get shocked by those two metal prongs. And here I am entering the boundary zone, which is coming towards the road, and soon you'll hear the collar will make a beeping sound, and that means it entered the boundary zone. And it works like that. Once the dog crosses the boundary zone, it gives them an electric shock, and then they know to turn around. And as the dog goes back, turns around, eventually the collar stops beeping. And here you can see the dogs, they wear the collars during the day. And since they've already tested the boundaries, they know not to go there anymore. And you can see they're very relaxed and happy. They're not stressed out. And this is way better than tying them up, because once they learn the boundaries, they know where not to go, and are very happy where they are right now. And are much safer too. So in the previous videos, you've seen dogs that we no longer have because we've lost them due to getting hit by a car, which is why you need to keep them confined, because the roads are too dangerous for them. And they've also become a hazard for passerbys because sometimes they can be aggressive towards people going to the shop in front of our house or walking past our house, and we didn't want them to harass people and become a danger. So that's why we got these collars, both for their own safety and for the safety of others. And here you can see the dogs are more active now, and they like to follow me a lot. They used to follow me to the store all the time, and where they would cause a lot of trouble. But now, since they're wearing the collars, they no longer follow me in front of the store. As you can see, they start to stop. They know where to stop following me, and that way they stay confined to the property. And now is the time to take the collars off. It's almost 9 p.m. The store is already closed. The reason I take them off is because these metal prongs could hurt them after wearing it too long, so I always take them off, when the streets aren't as busy and the store is closed, and then in the morning around between 6 and 7 a.m. I put the collars back on. And here I am turning the transmitter off to save power, and you can see the glow going red, now turning off. This transmitter with the receiver collar, which I bought while I was traveling in Ohio for $323, and you can buy them many places in the US mainland, but you can also order them on Amazon. However, Amazon does not ship to American Samoa. But if you have a friend living off island, then you can have the order sent to the person and then mail it to American Samoa. So that's an option to buy these devices. And if you want to contain several dogs, you can buy these additional receiver collars on Amazon, and make sure that it's for the wireless system, because the ones for the in-ground system, they won't work with the wireless one. So that's important, and they cost about $90. So the system itself, not the cheapest option, but it's very effective, and to me it's very worth it to keep the dogs safe on the property.